Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Civic, that generation here from year 2016 to year 2021. If you have one of those, you need to find where the fuse, guys, for the right headlight is located, which fuse you need to check for that specifically. Stay with us, we'll explain all that in this video today. In addition, we'll explain where you can buy cheap fuses, relays from, that way you don't waste your money, guys, and we'll talk why it's super important to test fuses and relays. Make sure you stay until the end. Before we start, guys, let me tell you a little bit about us. On this channel you will be able to find, guys, a video for every fuse on your Honda Civic, guys, if you have that generation from year 2016 to year 2021. Why we make these videos? To save you time and money. Let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, because without that fuse practically the car will not be running if it's blown. You can just search for it and find it instantly and know which fuse to check, because even in the manual, okay, the fuses are under different names that could be really hard to diagnose. Now, another thing, guys, we're constantly working on things, taking engines apart, transmissions, fixing cars, and we have 3 channels that we have more than 1.1 million subscribers altogether on these channels, guys, that we daily put content that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs as well. So let's go ahead, explain now where you can find all the fuses. Another thing now here, guys, okay, you will have different kind of fuses on your Honda Civic, guys. Some of those could be really hard to find. Okay, we're talking about some multi-fuses, multi-block fuses right here. Those could be really expensive, hard to find, impossible to find in small towns or in the middle of nowhere. Relays can be overpriced as well. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get practically all the fuses and relays at a really good price and quick shipping as well. That way you don't waste your money, guys. So let's go ahead, start on it and explain about the fuses now. So the right headlight fuse, guys, where it's located. If your right headlight doesn't work, we'll demonstrate on a 2017 Honda Civic. We'll need to open the hood, and once you open the hood on your Honda Civic, guys, under the hood, okay, you're going to see right here we'll have a fuse box. That's a fuse box right here. If we zoom in a little bit, you can see that's the lid, the cover that you need to remove. And once you open the fuse box, it will look just like this one. This is the front of the Honda Civic. This is towards the windshield side. Now, before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So, guys, the fuse that we will need to check for the right headlight, okay, you will see most of the fuses will be located, okay, right here, the multi-block fuses, regular fuses. But if you come right here in the very left corner towards the windshield side, right here, guys, we're talking, okay, you're going to see fuses right here, that fuse box. The fuse that you need to check for the right headlight will be fuse number 29, which is 1, 2, that second fuse right here from top to bottom. That's fuse number 29 that you will need to check. For the right headlight, you have one more fuse for the high beams. Okay, we check that fuse, which is number 29, but you have that fuse that you need to check for the high beams. This is high beams, this is low beams, that you will need to check right here. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.